Namaste, everybody. This is a very late video. Long day at work. Very hot day at work. But of course, I've been procrastinating. I feel like I should do a quick video. And if I had the energy, I would put a community post, but this seems to be easier for me. And as you saw in the title, I want to put it out to all the people, and there's not that many, but I have been getting trolled. I have been getting hate in my comments, and just people who aren't the right fit. Anybody can watch your videos. I don't know why my eyes look brown. It's very dark in here. I do have a candle. Do they still look brown? Or green? Well, that looks spooky. Okay, anyhow. It's purple for summer. Anyway, yeah, so, okay. I have been getting pornographic, sexual content in my comments. And I know a lot of other psychics and other people who have channels have gotten that too. Okay? Let me just put this down. So it's stupid to hold it. Okay, so I just wanted to talk a bit about that. Sorry about moving the camera. Okay, so anyway, I have been reporting anytime, it's been in different languages. Okay, usually it's in different languages. And that's how the trolls try to, kind of crap all over your channel. And I don't get that many messages, I don't get that many comments. It's okay. I'm not starting out my channel. I feel very confident in myself. I feel I work very hard on my channel. Maybe sometimes I think I shouldn't be working so hard. Anyway, whatever I do for the kids, the missing, and then just my vlogs. I do vlogs where I check in. I do readings. I do, the 12 astrological signs. I do readings for the collective. I haven't done collective recently. Recently I did Virgo, very long reading. Anyhow, doesn't matter, Anyway, what I am very upset about is I have been getting, though I haven't been getting that many views, I don't do it for the views. I don't get paid for my content on missing or any content except for, and people know this, every once in a while I get paid for a paid reading, private reading, and I get paid for, some people want to buy my healing artwork. That's it. And I feel my healing artwork is fairly, is fair. It's not overpriced. It's, everything's under, usually under $60, or a lot of stuff is $40, whatever it is. If I have to put a lot into it, if I used a lot of materials and it took me 2 weeks to make, it's going to be a little bit more expensive. If it's a bigger canvas, I have to make it a little bit more expensive, because the bigger the canvas I mail out, the more the shipping is. Okay, recently I have added, this has nothing to do with this video, but I'm gonna throw it in because that's what I do. I do what I want. Okay, it's my channel. Recently I have added like $7 to $10 in shipping. Trust and believe, a lot of times, usually shipping is 20 or 21 or 22 or 24. I've paid up to $50 for shipping sometimes, for Canada and for Australia, things like that. Well, I realized I can't do that anymore. I just can't pay for the shipping anymore. So I think I'm fair in that I usually put 7 to, I add 7, 5 or 7, and very rarely $10 for shipping to the artwork. Okay. Anyhow, so like recently somebody asked me about one of my artworks and I said it's 50, but that's including the shipping. The shipping was 7, so originally I was only charging like 40, I think 43 for it. Don't make me do math, okay? Let me get my salsa. Hey, what's up with me drinking salsa on a Friday night? Last night I drank some wine. I could not go to sleep. I did not. I made like about 7 new projects, but was not able to sleep. And I even watched Marilyn Monroe's biography, and then the Kennedys kept me up. And I had my medicine. I had to go to work wake up at 6, take a shower, and okay. So this is what was on my mind. I had done so I told you about the trolling, the sex trolling comments. It's a little bit upsetting. It's awkward. I'm constantly erasing them. They come back with a new name. It's in German. It's in Spanish. It's in Arabic. Okay. So I reported it to YouTube. I try to block them, and they just keep on popping up. So I asked my soul sisters if they got it too, and I know Ruby said she was gonna go and look. I didn't hear back yet from Crystal. I will ask her, and I will ask Kim Magical as well. But if anybody else deals with that, please let me know what you do about it, if I can do anything about it. But I'm pretty much on top of it, because the other day I was checking one of my videos, actually just before I was checking one of my videos from yesterday, and of course I got 5 messages, and or maybe 6 messages. Out of the 6 messages, 4 of them were from these sex trolls that are, you know, attacking me with this graphic. I don't even know what they're saying, so who knows? Maybe it's not graphic, but it's just inappropriate. Anyhow, okay, so this is that really doesn't bother me. Okay, so I just keep on, it's probably somebody that wants to get to me, and that they're putting out all the spam to try to hurt me. You're not hurting me, okay? I don't back down. If I believe in my work, and I do, if I believe in my channel, I do. This is my life's work. This is what I'm going to dedicate my life to. If I can, if God wants me to continue, He'll make a way. He's always made a way for me. So that was number 1. So the thing that bothered me is Abby and Libby. I didn't touch that case because Libby, was it Libby? Yeah, Liberty, German, would always put up her hand like stop. So then I heard a voice recently, so I always avoided that case. I tried to do it many times. I tried to concentrate on it, because I love children, and they were only 13 and 14. So those children, Abby and Libby. So anyhow, then recently I heard before I did the video, like a month ago I think, I had heard from Abby and Libby, like, you help Katrina, you look into all the other children's cases and teenager cases, like JJ and Tylee, Ryan, Gannon, Summer, Michael, Lena, Harmony, Sincere and Classic, Why Not Us? It's 5 years that our murderer hasn't been found, which I feel they have. One person is in jail. So that has ties to them with the phone. Anyhow, so somebody, I guess, just recently watched it. And I'm not going to say her name because you know what? I'm above that. And I'm not going to give them any. This is right what I do right before I block you. Okay? And blocking is forever. All right? So this particular person said, why would you think that Abby and Libby would be talking to you after it's been 5 years and they haven't said who murdered them? So why are you thinking that you're talking to them? And then I didn't answer it because I don't go back to my old videos to check them out. Sorry, don't have that time. I've done over 1,300 videos. Don't have the time. Okay? I'm painting, I'm working, I have a family, I have a house, don't have that time. But every once in a while, when you go to the analytics, you push comments, and all the old comments that you never saw or responded to will come up and say, these are the comments you haven't responded to. Now, I'm getting comments from my trip back 8 months ago. Never saw them. So please don't think that I ignored you, Bayo, Leisha, DC, everybody, Forever Bella. I'm just seeing all comments, like when I got my mammogram and the radial thing, when me and Devin went to New York 8 months ago. So then I just saw, like, I guess I did the Abby and Libby like in March, I think. I think it was in March. So what is that, 2 months ago? And this name comes up, and I've never seen this name before, okay? And I know this name because I have a friend that is this name back in New York, but it's not her because she doesn't even know about my channel. Anyway, she says, why do you think Abby and Libby would talk to you now 5 years later? And then she says, after that, well, Abby and Libby, everybody knows that the dead don't talk. The dead don't speak. Everybody knows that, okay? Right? I still didn't answer because I didn't see it, okay? Then she writes, she wasn't satisfied, I guess, with my silence, and her mean comments one after the other. Then she says, well, the dead don't talk. Everyone knows that. So you must be talking to demons because you must be a demon. That's what it is. Yeah, that's what it is. You're talking to demons, right? So I let it go. I was angry, I was upset, but it was late when I finally did discover this comment. So it stayed in my mind, and that's why I'm doing this video now. Because I don't want it in my mind. I don't want it to stay in my mind. Okay, so I told my husband about it, and he was like, I want to write something back to them, because he's always defending me, and he always doesn't want me to be sad or feel. I wasn't sad, I was angry. I was angry because I was like, how could this person come onto a channel that is called Mystic Brady that says, I'm going to talk psychically, do a reading for Abby and Libby, okay? Yeah, you could be interested in Abby and Libby, but if my name is Mystic Brady, okay, what do you think you're going to get? What do you think you're going to get if my name is Mystic Brady? You knew you were coming on to a psychic channel, okay? Your name starts with an A. You knew you were coming on to a psychic channel, all right? So you disrespected me, and disrespecting somebody in the comments, in the comments, YouTube will find out about it, okay? That's not allowed. You're not allowed to do that. You're not allowed to bully. You're not allowed to harass. You're not allowed to send anything sexualized or pornographic, okay? You're not doing that, but you were bullying me, okay? So I put you in your place, but it took me a couple of days because I didn't want to go through with anger. I didn't want to lash out at you with anger, thinking maybe, you know, you just were upset because you look. But then I realized, I read it over again. Nobody's going to tell me, Mystic Brady, Katrina Brady, who works on the light, in the light, with divine, with God, my guides, archangels, guardian angels, and these murdered children and murdered people and people who are missing. No one's going to tell me I'm talking to demons, because I am not. No, ma'am. Okay? You're not going to come on my channel and crap all over it and leave a grumpy. Okay? So I said something back to you, and it was very, very light. It wasn't my best work. Okay? Because I am a writer as well. I just really didn't want to put the energy into it, but before and this goes out to other people too, before I block your ass, before I block you, and I don't care that, losing another person, I'm sure you weren't even subbed to me because I've never seen you before, okay? Maybe you just, watch from afar and then decided to throw a grumpy on my work, okay? That took a lot of energy and time. I do it all for free. Apparently that doesn't matter to a lot of people out there, okay? You try to do it. You try to do it for free. You try to spend hours, days, weeks, months, years looking into cases. Any free time that you have, any time that you could be spending with your own family, you spend looking into a case. That means meditation. That means ignoring everybody else, ignoring your housework, and sitting in your car for hours. Okay? That's what I do. All right? But because it's from my heart and my third eye and my gifts and talents that I have from God, with the help of God, always with the help of God, and never with the help of anything evil or mischievous. Okay? So I don't think that this person that begins her name with an A, and there's also another person that begins their name with a K, okay, that tried to grumpy all over me too. I'll get to you. Okay? I don't think you realize how much time and energy it takes me to do what I do. Okay? I know I make it seem easy. I know I make it seem like it's fun. Okay? But let me tell you something. I cry a million tears after, sometimes during, and before I even meditate on these cases, because they are so heartbreaking that to put myself in the victim's position, that's what I have to do in order to feel what they felt, to see what they see. I have to put myself in their body in a way, okay? And it's heartbreaking, and it's like your skin is being ripped off, and you can feel everything a million times over, and you feel depressed, and you feel sad, and you feel like something's missing and something's wrong, because there is a lot of things wrong, okay, in the world, and it's scary to go to sleep, and it's scary to even take a nap. I don't need your pity. I don't even want your sympathy, okay? But this is not even just for A or person that starts their name with a K, that, said some mean things to me. This is for anybody out there that wants to come to my channel. If you want to say something, you can watch all you want. I like when you comment. But you got to keep it respectful, because it's my work, it's my baby, okay? This is my creation, my art, my meditation, okay? And I'm sharing it with you, and I'm trying to share it with the world, so that maybe somebody who watches one of my videos, they're a detective or the FBI. And I know FBI watch my videos because I was told by somebody that's high up. And that's fine. Okay? I do my work for entertainment reasons only, purposes only. Everything I say is allegedly. But I share with the collective and the world what I'm seeing feeling in my heart about a case, seeing in my third eye, through my third eye. Okay? And I don't want to get garbage. I don't deserve garbage. I don't deserve garbage. If you didn't like the reading, simply keep your mouth shut. Okay? I'm sorry. Not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Okay? Because you know what? It's for free. It's like you turned on the television and you watched a movie. You didn't like it? You're not going to call up the television company that produced the movie and say, hey, I didn't like that show. I'm angry at that show that I watched for free. Okay? That somebody worked hard on, but somehow I just didn't like it. Okay? It's your opinion. You can have your opinion, but if you're going to be nasty about it and call me like I'm talking to demons, that's going to be it. I'm not going to spend my heart and soul on crafting a letter to you next time to ask you to play nice on my channel. Okay? I'm just going to disinvite you to the party. I'm going to disinvite you to the Mystic Brady Bunch. You will not be part of the Mystic Brady Bunch. And some people out there might say, oh, good, I don't care. I don't want to be part of the Mystic Brady Bunch. That's lame anyway. That means that you don't deserve to be in the Mystic Brady Bunch. Okay? We are a family. And I am friends with, and I collab with many readers. Some readers I talk to, and I talk to every day or every other day. Some people once a week, once a month. And then some people I don't even talk to because they live across the world. But they get the messages. And we collab through our humanity. Okay? Now, some people might not understand what that means, and that's okay. You know, I don't expect to be understood by everybody. And I have been made fun of before, so I'm like, I'm a roll with the punches type of person. I come from a big family. Just the other day, my brother made fun of some kind of ability that I was talking about. And that's okay, oh, psychic, you more like psycho. You're not psychic, you're psycho. Okay, now I've heard that a million times. If I had $1 every time I heard that phrase, I would be a billionaire. Okay? So, but what I'm trying to say on a serious note, it does hurt my heart. I'm not trying to feel with my ego, because a good friend once tried to teach me, good friend Jojo, who's also a psychic, intuitive, empath, artist. She said, you got to take your ego out of things. You got to take your ego out of the result. Not easy to do. Okay? Try to run a channel all by yourself. Guess how many moderators I have? 0. Yeah, I don't do many lives, but still, I don't have anybody. I mean, my friends will take the time. Just a half hour ago, my friend Ruby, just a Texas medium, she was like, I'll go through it, I'll say a comment. And I was like, don't even bother. You're doing readings too. You leave your energy, save your energy. You're working, you have kids, you have a house to run. Don't worry about my comments and somebody being rude to me, because at the same time, somebody's probably being rude to her. Okay? I said, just by saying that I know she supports me. She's my girl, and I have many other friends that are the same way. Many other subs that are my friends that would stand up for me, go to bat for me. Bayo would, my husband would, but I don't need anybody to fight my battles, because I don't see it as a battle. I just see it as a disagreement. So another person on my summer video and also my Michael Vaughn video were very disappointed in what I said. So a couple of people were disappointed and said I did not give information on the location, a clear location for Michael Vaughn where he could be found. Okay? It was my dream. I was talking about my dream and where he was showing me in my dream. So can it be the location? Yeah, it might be. Can it not be the location? My dream be just a part of my subconscious mind? Yeah, that's true too. I don't know why, in what universe somebody would get criticized for their dream. Okay, you can maybe criticize or say, hey, you didn't come up with locations when you were doing a location video. Okay, yeah, you can criticize me and say, well, I didn't hear any locations in your location video. But how could you criticize me for my dream? I'm telling you what dream I had about Michael Joseph Vaughn. Okay? Isn't it better to have Michael Joseph Vaughn's name out there? Isn't it respectful to keep all the children, Harmony, Lena, Sincere and Classic, all the missing children in in everybody's mind as much as Summer Moon Utah Wells? Isn't it good that I do that? That's my contribution, and I have done many readings, and I have done the dowsing rods. And then somebody with the initial K says, oh, I thought this was going to be your last Michael Vaughn video. I guess not. What do you want me to not do any Michael Vaughn? He hasn't been found. He has not come home yet. Okay? I'm going to do those videos until these children are found, until these children come home. Okay? If that's one more year, one more month, 6 more months, whatever it is, whenever I have the energy, I will do whatever I think. Okay? So, I didn't understand what Kay was insinuating with that. Putting down that I didn't get locations in my dream. Okay? It was a dream. It wasn't psychic vision. I have also done psychic visions. Maybe go back to those videos and listen carefully. Listen carefully to them. Okay? Because I am very specific. I tell you states. I meditated for many days to try to get information that was clear. And so Kay also says this information was not clear. Somebody else said it, but they apologized because they realized that it was hurtful. They were just frustrated in general, and to which I had said, please, no, I don't think I said please. I said, these things take hours in the car, hours in my dining room, hours in my walk and talks, hours in my pool room where it's 1,000 degrees. It's just a lot of time. It's a lot of energy. It's meditation. Right now it's 11:30. That's still early. Or is it 12:30? Anyhow, I can't tell time. Whatever it is. I know this was supposed to be a short video, but it's very hurtful to me. It's hurtful to my soul. But I'll let it. I have a good habit, and I'm proud of myself. I wasn't always like this. I have a good habit of, okay, if I keep it in, it's no good. It tears me up. I talk to my husband about it because he's my soulmate. I talk to my friends about it because they are my twin flames. And until I deal with it myself and stand up for myself, which is what I'm doing right now, a lot of other people have been harassed on YouTube, called fakes, and you know what they do? They say bye-bye, it's not worth it. Do you want me to do that? You want me to do that? Okay. Well, I don't want to do that, because having those handful of negative comments, I would prefer you just say thanks for the video. Okay, and I have a very good friend, and they just say thanks, and I appreciate that. That helps my soul. Maybe they didn't like the whole video, maybe they didn't even watch the whole thing, but they just say, hey, thanks for doing that. Okay, thanks for taking the time out of your schedule, okay, and trying to look into a horrific case of a missing child or a missing person. Okay, that's an altruistic thing to do, for a person to do, whether they're psychic or not, whether they're just talking about a case, spending time trying to think about a case, and springboard ideas. Anyhow, I always work hard, and so my good thing that I'm proud of myself is I get it out. Once I get it out, I don't even think badly about the person. I'm like, I let it wash off my shoulder. Okay? My mother used to have an expression, does that butter your bread? Are they buttering your bread? Are they paying your bills? No and no. Okay? So what did it matter? Are they your friend? No. Obviously. Because I do have a little thing in me that wants to please people. I want to give you locations. Don't you think I want to give you locations where Summer Moon is, where Michael Vaughn is, where Lena is? And I've tried to do it. And I've tried to let you know about who I believe murdered Abby and Libby. And it's all in my videos. I think I did 3 videos in March on them, and that's it. That I got the hand, okay? I said what I said on those videos. I stand behind them 100%. I would say 99%, because the other percent is God. Okay, so I never say that I'm 100% right. I say I stand behind what I saw in my visions. Okay, I don't talk to demons. I don't talk to devils. I don't even talk to, when I'm channeling, I ask for the angels' protection. I ask for God's protection to keep out anything mischievous. Okay, I always have my crystals. Okay, and the correct crystals. When I'm doing a reading, I usually have amethyst on, because that's the one that works best for me. Sometimes I have fluorite on. I have an angel, a crystal that's made out of fluorite. That's an angel. Okay, anyhow, segue away. So what I just wanted to tell you guys is, anybody who kind of gives me a jab and a knife, I'm my own moderator, so I am just going to not even comment to you unless it's a legitimate question. If it's an outright attack, trying to be snarky with me, trying to be nasty to me, I will do videos on whomever I want to do videos on. Okay? I'm trying to be helpful. What are you doing? Besides being critical, how are you helping? Okay? So just to get rid of that and moderate for myself and my own health, okay, my own psyche, okay? I don't care if you think I'm a fake. I laugh at that. I know who I am. I know exactly what is inside my heart and what's inside my mind. I would have to be I am creative, but I would really have to be creative to have made up over 1,300 videos, and some of them are vlogs, Some of them about my books, some of them about my art gallery. But most of them about the missing cases and what I feel psychically. And a lot of them are readings. A lot of them are even just readings for, say, Leo or, say, Taurus. What's coming up is Gemini's reading, okay, or the collective, okay? So are you trying to say that I make that up? Okay. Nobody has 100%, not even Donna Serafino, okay? And if you only think that Donna Serafino is the greatest thing since sliced bread and she's the only one who gives the information, then why haven't we found Suzanne? Why haven't we found Summer? Why haven't we found Michael? She looked into all those cases. Okay, so in Kelly Brennan. So what I'm saying is, from now on, if I feel like you're jabbing me, you're giving me a gut cut, you're giving me a liver punch, okay? I don't need any punches to my liver, all right? So I will just block you, and just remember, blocking is forever, right, Ruby? Okay, and so if you get blocked, besides, if you're inappropriate, I'm gonna have to report you, all right? Like I'm reporting those sexual trolls, the GoBots, okay, that somebody put on my channel. Yeah, somebody does that. Somebody tries to spam your channel so that you get like all sad and like, oh, somebody's calling me a fake. Somebody's calling me a phony. Somebody's saying I didn't get 100% location. Let me cry a river. I've already cried the river. I've already cried an ocean. All right? This is me trying to give my contribution to the world, okay? Maybe you think it's crap. Maybe you think I act like a jerk. But you know what? I'm trying to do a good thing. I'm trying to help give back to the world in a positive way. Sometimes my stuff is not serious, okay? But you came in on a serious topic. You came in on my Abby and Libby readings. You came in, and I mean, I have other readings like Shanann. When I go back to my Shanann videos, which is a long time ago, there's always somebody saying, you're really nuts, you're a quack, you're this, you're that. And I just laugh. I don't even know if I bothered to block them because I never saw them again. It was just for the Shanann. So what I'm saying is, nobody's going to stop me from doing readings because you hurt my feelings. Yeah, you might have hurt my feelings for like a few hours until I respond. But now I'm not going to respond anymore. I'm just going to report you if you're inappropriate, if you're bullying me, trying to bully me, or if you're just being nasty and I've heard it enough. And what you don't understand, and this is the people who I'm not talking to the nice people because the majority of my audience, they're like, thank you, Katrina. You know, they're from Australia, they're from Canada, they're from all over the United States, they're from Cali, they're from New Jersey, they're from, where else do I have? Wisconsin, some from Tennessee, anyhow. Indiana, Nebraska. Okay, so wherever they're from, they're basically supportive and say thank you in so many words. Sometimes it's just a heart, sometimes it's just a thumbs up, whatever. Okay, that's cool, and I appreciate it. My heart, resonates, and I make big of those comments, focus on those comments. That's what I hear my spirit guide saying, and that's what I hear my mom saying. Focus on those, and don't give so much credence to the ones that are putting you down or complaining, okay? But, I have a fighter in me. I'm not always just a crybaby. And I do have and I'm not always a Namaste Zen zebra. So I get my Irish up every once in a while, and my Irish is like, yeah, let me, hit back. You punch me, you gut punch me, you punch me in the back. I'm gonna turn around with a kick. But that's not what I'm about. I don't wanna fight at this point in my life. So I wish you well, but obviously the Mystic Brady Bunch isn't for you. You're not finding what you're looking for. And some people are just looking to fight, or some people are just looking to put me down. And instead of saying anything, unless it's a legitimate question, like I did get a legitimate question from somebody else, and I thought they were trying to be mean to me, so I went back because I just had gotten the other previous mean messages and then the sexual trolls, and it was just too much. It was just like, what for? What am I doing this for? To aggravate myself? Do I need that aggravation? No, I don't. But I love everybody else. I love all of you, even the trolls. But if you're trying to just get at me, don't come for me. Let's send for you, okay? And I'm just gonna simply block you so that you don't have to have any more comments on the Mystic Brady Bunch channel, okay? We keep the vibe high. We try to keep the vibe up high. We try to accept each other exactly as we are. We accept each other. On this channel, on my channel, the Mystic Brady Bunch accepts each other exactly as we are. We are strong. I'm sorry I don't have a lip on, okay? But I do have my eye makeup still on from work. Anyhow, we are strong, and we stick up for each other, and we have a lot of soul sisters and soul brothers on my channel. But I'm not gonna say that I'm not. I'm that strong. I'm not made out of lead or iron. I meant to say iron, because lead's not that strong, I don't think. It's a little bit strong. But, I do feel hurt when people say, you didn't do anything. This whole video was supposed to be about A, B, and C, and you didn't even do half an A. And that hurts me, and I feel like, because I like to serve, I like to try to, give you what I say I'm going to give you in the thumbnail. And I work very hard at it. And it's all, my side job, and my side job that I don't get paid for. Okay, but I get paid for it from God and the children. And they visit me. And all is well with them in my heart. And they tell me thank you. So, therefore, be nice in the comments. If you don't have anything nice to say, remember what your mother taught you. And you know that your mother taught you that. Maybe not your mother, but your grandmother or your father, okay, or an aunt. If you don't have anything nice to say to somebody else, don't say anything at all. If you feel like you're going to be ugly to them, and you didn't get what you wanted for your free television of the Mystic Brady Show, okay, think of it as television. You wouldn't call up the Brady Bunch production crew and say, I really didn't like how Mike Brady acted in that Brady Bunch, okay? Now, a lot of you don't even know the Brady Bunch, so you might not know that reference, but that's okay. All I'm saying is, if you get ugly with me, I'm just going to go right to blocking you, okay? I'm not even going to do the 3 strikes, you're out. If you call me a demon, or if you tell me I'm talking to demons, do you think you're going to be with the Mystic Brady Bunch again? No. That's a no, okay? So, yeah. I'm sorry that if in your heart you look at me and you listen to maybe one video, because I only saw you really on that one video, and you decided that you can either call me nuts or you're going to tell me I speak to demons and nobody, the dead don't talk. You are incorrect. You really need to do your research because the dead do talk. And guess what? The dead would not like you to be mean to a psychic. Okay? And that was another thing I meant to say. And now this is 45 minutes. It was supposed to be 5 minutes. Okay? Doesn't matter. It is what it is. And I don't even give a crap if nobody watches it, because the right people will see it. Okay, I know that. My guides will guide the right people. Anyhow, what I want to say is, you shouldn't mess with psychics. You shouldn't mess with psychics because psychics and light workers are different. Light workers do things for the world out of their heart and their third eye, okay? And they try to bring light, okay? So I'm trying to bring light on my haters or my dislikers, okay? And just tell you, do your research. Psychics know when somebody's out there hating on them. So if you're trying to just be cheeky, okay, or just kind of clever and cute, by saying, oh, you did not give me locations, or I thought this was your last Michael Vaughan video. Guess it wasn't, right? I'll do whatever I want. I'll do 1 million videos if I want to do them on Michael Vaughan, on any of the children, any of the missing, Suzanne, Jennifer, Maya, Lena, Harmony, Michael Joseph Vaughan, Monkey, Summer, Moon, Utah, Wells, whomever I want to do it on, okay? There's no number. You know what? Gannon, he was found, okay? But I often have visions of him. I often hear him. He usually tells me to, you gotta go. He told me to pick up the case for Tylee and JJ and also Summer, because I didn't want to do it. It was the beginning of my summer vacation, and I wanted to, I was just doing a whole bunch of videos for Suzanne Morphew, and doing the videos is so, it's stressful, it's depleting, it's energy depleting, it takes everything. Sometimes you want to sleep for 3 days, but you can't because, you got to make money, you got to take care of your family, you got to take care of your spouse, you got to take care of yourself, okay? So you can't sleep for 3 days. Nobody has that luxury, okay? Unless you're Tyler Henry, okay? I don't even know if you know Tyler Henry. Anyhow, so I just, let me leave on a good note. Let's try to love each other. Let's try to be kind to each other. Kinder. Let's try to be kinder. And do not try to bully Mystic Brady or even just be ugly to me because I don't deserve it. I work really hard. If you have a nice question or if you have a decent question, word it in such a way that's intelligent that I will answer you. But if you get ugly and you tell me say nasty things to me, I'm not going to deal with you. I'm not your therapist, okay? I'm not your psychiatrist, and I guess I'm not your friend if you're treating me that way, okay? So that's a no-go. All right, anyhow, be kind to each other and be kind to yourself and tell yourself happy things and good things, like you are exactly as you are right now, as you sit in this body, in this shell. You are wonderful. You are fine. You are perfect exactly as you are. And if you want to reach out to somebody and give them some friendship and love in your family or your friends or a stranger, then you do that and you start with tomorrow, okay? Or if wherever you are in the world, you could start right now. Because if you're in Australia, I think it's daytime, okay? In England, I think it's daytime. That's 5 hours difference, let's see. 5 o'clock in the morning, maybe? Anyhow, don't make me do math. Okay, because I'll screw it up. You know that. All right. Namaste, everybody. I'm sorry I sounded curt or tough, like a tough guy, like a bulldog. Okay, but I am a bulldog. When anybody tries to talk about children, my family, my friends, my children at school, children in general that I'm doing cases for, okay, then I'm a bulldog, okay? My psychic abilities, I stand behind them, okay? I laugh when people say that because I've been hearing that. I heard that from my family. But you know who stood behind me? Who, from as a little girl, little 7-year-old girl, my mother said, you study those palmistry books. Everybody in the family had to study them. But my mother said, you have to study them even more, even harder. And I said, why? That's not fair. I don't even like to read. And she said, you have to study it because one day that's what you're going to be doing. Okay, I was 7. And we would get the supermarket books that were about palmistry. And 1 week it was about the headline, and 1 week it was about the heart line. 1 week it was about the lifeline. And then I had to read everybody in my family's palm to practice. Okay, and practice I did since 7 years old. Okay, so that's how I could sit here today and say that I've been literally reading palms, reading people since age 7, and I'm 58 and a half. Okay, you do the math, not me. I know that's something like 50, okay, 51 years. Okay, it's a long time. All right, anyhow, my father, who also seemed like he was going to be a skeptic, and he was a tough guy, big drinker, alcoholic. But I knew he loved me, and he called me Madame Zelda and would say, read it, Madame Zelda, read it. And put out his hand, and you had to read it, okay? All the time, all right? And he believed everything that I said. Anyway, so I don't have to prove myself because those 2 people that are in heaven for many, many, many years, they stand behind me, they stand beside me, and my friends and my loved ones, they do as well. So, I don't know how anybody would be able to pull off, since 2019, and literally doing readings my whole life, being a fake psychic, okay? I don't know. I'm sure there's people out there like that, but you're not looking at one of them right now. Okay, anyhow, so it's all good. Watch what I'm doing. Brush off your shoulder. Brush it off your shoulder. Okay, it's all good. And then just add positive energy, positive feelings, love, friendship. That's what life is all about. That's the most important thing, is to have hope. That tomorrow will be a better day. To have hope. We're going to find the children. We're going to find the missing. We're going to find the murderers. Okay? Sometimes we already know who the murderers are, and that could be frustrating. And we're also going to find our soulmate. Some people out there are still looking for their soulmate, and that's okay. You're going to find your soulmates. You're going to find your significant other, your twin flame. That's different. Twin flame is different from your soulmate. Twin flame could be like your best friend. Okay? Doesn't necessarily have to be your lover in this lifetime. Maybe they were in another lifetime. Anyhow, you just feel like you know them in a soul way, a deep way. Anyhow, always have hope. Always try to be kind to yourself and to others. Put yourself out. Bring something to the table. Okay? And before you criticize Mystic Brady, Katrina, you can call me Katrina. Before you criticize me, maybe watch a few of my videos. Maybe you end up liking some of them. Okay? Maybe only 700 of them. Okay. Maybe 10 of them Okay? But before you call me a phony, a fake psychic, that's what I'm sick of these fake psychics with an S and did not spell it correctly. Okay? Spend more time with your dictionary. Don't know what that is? It's called spell check. Okay? So before you give me an insult, spend some time, and the psychics out there, because I see you on their channels as well. Okay? But you're about to not be on Mystic Brady's channel, and it's fine. Okay? I wish you well in your life. I never tried to do anything to hurt you. Actually, I tried to help you many times. Okay? Dating back 6 months ago. All right. Anyway, doesn't matter anymore. It's fine. Okay? See? Feathers. Pink feathers from White Dove's daughter made these. Her name is Ginger? Anyhow, she sells them on Facebook. White Dove's daughter. Anyhow, love everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. Prayers are still up for Zen Jen, and Zen Jen's son Nick can't have his tests on the 20th because he has the flu again. So please keep the prayers up for Zen Jen's son Nick. He's a Virgo. And also Zen Jen, she's getting better. She said thank you for all the prayers. She felt much better. After the prayers were sent out, she's much better, but she still needs rest. I could hear it in her voice. Anyway, Kim Magical, she's still having a hard time. Please prayers up for her. And everybody, all my soul sisters, Ruby, Crystal Medicine, Genocide, my girl Genocide, everybody, prayers up. I'm sorry, Genocide, your laundry was stolen. That's terrible. Okay, everybody go to Genocide's channel. She just put up a funny video that's kind of sad about her laundry. But the way she does her editing is so funny. Plus she has all videos on Michael Vaughan and Summer. Yeah, everybody, namaste. Be nice to each other. Be kind. Play nice. Okay, namaste, everybody. I do love you. Okay, but I also love myself. All right, gotta love yourself first. All right, that's why I had to do this video. I didn't mean to come out tough, Muhammad Ali, Cassius Clay, but I'm gonna stand up for myself, and I'm gonna stand up for the Mystic Brady bunch. Okay, because if they're putting me down, they're putting a lot of readers down, and those readers, those psychics are my friends, and they're all over the world. They're not just in the United States. Okay, and the subs that have been supporting me since 2019, they believe in me and they believe in my gifts. Okay, so sorry that I had to make it, all serious, but I'm just trying to talk so that it goes on to 60. So what else should I talk about? No, I'll let it go off now. Okay, namaste, everybody. I love you. I'm sorry about the rant. Okay. Isn't that beautiful?